You mentioned your body weight a couple times now that we've been hanging out and on the podcast even. You said that you weigh 140. I think you said when you were powerlifting, you were 140. How are you comfortable? Like you said, it's the heaviest you've been in a while and things like that. How are you comfortable with that? Like what allows you to be like okay with it since you had troubles in the past?
Something that I've kind of tried to say to myself in a couple different ways. I said it on social media and people didn't really like it, but I was doing an Instagram story with like without makeup on and whatever, and I just said like normalize being ugly, like normalize not looking your best or not even caring about that. And right now I weigh maybe the heaviest I've ever been. That's fine. Why can I feel differently about something that is just true? Like that's just the way that it is. And we had mentioned earlier, losing weight is not magic. There's a lot of solutions. There's so many things that we can do to lose weight. I'm never going to be stuck at this weight. Like there are so many things that we can do to lose weight. And that
it's currently not the part of the goal for you.
Right. The most important thing right now was fixing my health. So I can't be the leanest I've ever been and fix my health at the same time. Like something's got to give. And eating more and focusing on sleep and not doing like so much cardio where I'm like depleting all my calories, that was really important. So reminding myself the goal at hand, and it's something that my coach and I talk about a lot about, is like the purpose right now, even if you feel a little bit uncomfortable, is getting your labs better, getting your health better. We can't make you super tiny and lean and accomplish that at the same time. Like that's just not really how it works. So I am uncomfortable in a lot of ways, but something that helped me was buying new clothes, getting rid of the clothes that I would wear in prep, or like putting them in a box. Like I've got a container of just prep clothes that I wore, or like it's leggings and t-shirts and stuff that are just way too small on me now. Because if I were to put those on right now, I'd feel really uncomfortable, like physically in my skin uncomfortable, and feeling uncomfortable is going to make me feel less confident. So why even try to fit into something that I already know is going to be a disaster? Like just buy new clothes. Doesn't really matter if it's a medium, a large, an extra small, like put on something that fits, that you feel comfortable in. And just because I weigh the heaviest right now doesn't mean that it's a bad thing. It's for a purpose.
Power Project family, we talk about meat all the time on the podcast because protein is essential for your health. That's why I partner with Piedmontese. And if you head to their website, they have so much different types of beef. They have beef sticks, beef jerky, tons of different cuts of meat. You should go check them out. Andrew, how can they learn more?
You guys got to head over to Piedmontese.com. That's Piedmontese.com. And at checkout, enter promo code POWER to save 25% off your entire order. And if your order is over $150 or more, you get free 2-day shipping. Links to them down in the description, as well as the podcast show notes.
You did also mentioned when we were on our run that if you walked by yourself, you would be like, hey, like, that chick works out.
Yeah, exactly.
I thought that was an interesting point of view.
Yeah.
You know, where you're recognizing like, okay, like you're heavier than normal, but you look pretty fucking good.
Thanks. Right? I feel like we don't recognize how we look. Like if we saw somebody that was the exact copy of us walking down the street, we wouldn't recognize that that's us. And we probably would think that person looks awesome. And I do think that. I follow a ton of wellness athletes, and I've seen them in their off season, and not once have I looked at them and thought like, oh my God, she looks a little bit fat. Like she looks gross, or like she's gained too much weight. I've always looked at them and they look healthy, they look feminine, they look powerful, they've grown a lot, they look awesome. Like they look like they're doing life right now. When you see a lot of people in prep, you see like, yeah, they look shredded, but man, they look tired. Like, you know, it goes into that. You know how exhausting that is. And they're not somebody you look at where you really think they look their happiest. You know, you're not really your happiest in prep. You're just working really hard. So, yeah, I do like to remind myself of, I would like that person walking down the street. I would probably say like, hey, your legs look awesome. Like, that's really cool. And so I think, it is important to remind yourself of what you actually have and not just what you wish you looked like.
Yeah. Power Project family, we appreciate you checking out this clip. Check out another one. Just go check out another one. Or comment down below and let us know what you liked about this one. But we love you guys, and we're going to keep bringing you the heat. So comment, subscribe, and all that good stuff, okay? Peace.